group 4 and group 18. And
Yeah.
Our topic is
Creation of the world.
And I'm Peter. I'm responsible for the character.
My name is Albert, and I'm responsible for the background of the Greek mythology.
And I'm Winnie. I'm responsible for the stories between the Titans and Olympians.
And I'm Alpha, and I'm responsible for the drama.
I'm Amy. I'm responsible for drama too.
I'm Carmen. I'm responsible for character.
I'm Leo. I'm responsible for Q&A and film.
I'm Jackie. I'm responsible for character.
Bow. Okay, bow. Okay, thank you.
3, 2, 1, go.
已经了。
Now let me introduce the background of the Greek mythology. The Greek mythology started with creation myth, the story that explains the origin of life and all of things. This story is in essence an attempt to make sense of life's mysterious, and to impose structure and order in the universe, and to define the place of individuals, race, and all people in that universe. The features of Greek mythology contains these. First is the creation of the earth, death, and the afterlife, and human experience, such as love, jealousy, revenge, and war. They were also used as entertainment and were only taught orally because most people could not read. The famous Greek mythology poets are Homer and Hesiod. Homer is a blind man, and he is known as the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey. Hesiod, his three famous works have survived, which are attributed to Hesiod by ancient commentators, works and dates.
Give him another microphone. Yeah, I think the microphone has something wrong.
The three survived works of the Hesiod are Works and Days, Theogony, and Shield of Heracles. The Greek lacked writing, so they learned about the. I will talk about the Homer. The Greeks lacked writing, so they learned about the Trojan War through spoken word. And the greatest Greek storyteller was this blind man named Homer. The Iliad and the Odyssey, the story is two epic poems composed by Homer about the Trojan War. The epics means narrative poems that tell about heroic deeds. The heroes of the Iliad are Hector and Achilles. The Odyssey is about 10-year journey home of Odysseus and his adventures along the way. And the beginning is the creation myth. The most detailed account of early classical creation myth comes to us from Theogony. Theogony in Chinese means 神谱, a poem composed by Hesiod. Hesiod is a Greek poet in the 8th century BC. The central recurring theme in Hesiod's narration about the creation myth is that the driving force behind progressions from generation to generation of gods is domination through conflict and war. The universe begins to take shape. As the creation myth goes, at the beginning of everyone, there was chaos. This doesn't mean disorder in the contemporary sense, but rather chasm in the sense of a dark, gaping space. Afterwards came Gaia. Gaia is the Mother Earth, and Eros. Eros is sexual love, which personifies the driving principle behind all subsequent acts of procreation by which the cosmos became populated.
So I'm going to introduce about character. So the first god is Gaia. Gaia is also known as the Earth, mother of Uranus, 3 Cyclops, 3 Hecatoncres, and 12 Titans. So as you can see on the picture on the right side, this ugly monster with only one eye is Cyclops. And the other one, this monster with many arms and many mouths, eyes, looks a little bit horrible, is Hecatoncres. Then the second god is Uranus. So Uranus is the sky, and he was gave birth by Gaia and become Gaia's husband. And he was a cruel father and husband. So that is the reason why his son and Gaia want to kill him. And you will told on the next part. And the third is Kronos. He is the youngest Titan, son of Gaia and Uranus. And he is also the bravest one of 12 Titans. As you can see on picture, this is what he likes before he get on power. And this picture is after he get power, then he swallow his child in his bottom.
And for the story,
Now,
as we have,
excuse me, can you speak your name again? Can you speak your name again? Before you begin to talk,
my name is Winnie.
yeah.
And as we know that the Greek mythology starts with chaos, and there's nothing in chaos. Everything is dark and boring. And okay, the first god is Gaia. He has his son Uranus, her first son Uranus, and she married Uranus and has 3 Hecatoncres and 3 Cyclops and 12 Titans. And 12 Titans, here's only 6. Because this 6 is more important, like Kronos, Rhea, Hyperion, Theia, Poeas, Phoebe, Iapetus, and Oceanus. And Iapetus married Queen Eve, had Altus, Epimetheus, and Prometheus. This 3 is very important in a war between Titans and Olympians. And because Uranus hate Hecatoncres and Cyclops, he threw them into a Tartarus. So Gaia was pissed off. She asked her sons to kill Uranus, but none of them willing to do because they are too afraid, except the youngest one, Kronos. After Kronos killed Uranus, he married his sister Rhea and had the Olympian god. Hestia, Hades, Poseidon, Demeter, Hera, and Zeus. Kronos had a prophecy from Gaia like he will be overthrown by his own son. So he decided to swallow all of them except Zeus. Zeus escaped because Rhea hid him in an island. as Zeus grew up, he decided to save his siblings. So he had alliance with Hector, Cyclops, Oceanus, Prometheus, and Epimetheus. And they fight Kronos, and the Olympians win. Wow. And the war between Titans and Olympians called Titanomic. Those Titans who were lost would excel to Tartarus. And Gaia is kind of an emotional mother, so she gets really angry because her grandson excelled her son and daughters. So she created her last son, Typhon, the father of the monsters. She created Typhon to kill Zeus, but he was eventually defeated by Zeus. And we'll see the video to review what I just said.
Okay, I know the war between Zeus and Kronos and Uranus is very, very complicated. So let's take a look about this video. I think this might make you very clear to understand. Hi. Okay, it's very easy to understand, right? The war between gods and Uranus and Kronos. Okay, and now let's enter the Q&A time. There's some present for you guys, and I think my question is very easy, so you can raise your hand very willingly. Okay. Question 1. What is the relationship between Zeus and Kronos? I count 1, 2, 3, and you can raise your hand. I will point you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, GD.
Father and son.
Father and son. Yeah, father and son. Very good. The relationship between Kronos and Zeus is father and son. And there's one same thing that they have done to their father. What is that? I think it's very pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. No question, no people. Okay, I said the question again. Here's a thing. Zeus and Kronos done the almost same thing to their father. What is that? And they do this to get the power and become the ruler of the world. Is that okay? Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Nobody. One more time.
Kill their father.
Yes! They both kill
The
their
father.
father to get the power. Okay, thank you. And here's a gift for you guys to be the first people to answer the question. Thank you. Okay, and let's move to another step.
Okay, talking about Greek mythology. The first thing I was hearing in my mind must be Zeus. I think it's very famous, and everybody will know this name. And okay, let's talk about Zeus. Zeus is a king of God, and Zeus represents justice, and his wisdom is everlasting. And also, but Zeus is not alone, although he's king. But he orders some people like the Scotshold three goddess in charge of peace, justice, and order. Zeus is born in an island, and this is the island name. And Zeus saved his brother and sister from his brother and fight his brother, and that's why he became the king. And Zeus has a lot of lover, and that's make he has a lot of argue with his wife, Hera. And next we are going to talk about Poseidon, and he is the god of the sea. And his other name is called Earth Shaker because his action will affect the earth and the sea. And he lived in Aegean Sea, and there are brilliant pirates. And those fishermen and sailors worship of him because he brings a lot of benefit to them. And he has a strongly aggression and great ambition, and he always wants to seize the throne of Zeus, Emperor, and Poseidon and the goddess of wisdom. Athena won the right to protect the city of Athens. And Poseidon is an ancient Emagis. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. Please step up. You can see that in the screen. Okay. He has a lot of sun and mostly a giant. Hey, this is Hera, and his chief function was as the goddess of woman and marriage. And she is the wife and one of three sisters of Zeus. And her name means lady and noble woman in ancient Greek. Okay. Wow. He makes symbols are the center and the cloud. And Hera is a tidy girl, and however she has become a nationally suspicious of jealous because of Zeus' illegal love affair, and she hates everyone who has a close relationship with her husband. Therefore, he uses her power and stage to punish those women and their children. Yeah.
Okay, this is Jackie, and here is Peter.
I'm going to introduce Hades. So when Zeus used what meant to let Kronos spilled all his brothers and sisters out of his belly, Poseidon came out before Hades. So Hades became Poseidon's little brother, as you can see on the picture. So when Hades and Poseidon decided their jurisdiction, he was allocated to the underworld. So that's why you see his face is a little bit horrible. Then Hades is equitable and disciplinary, unlike Olympus god. So he was respected by Greeks because of his fair-minded. And the next god is Hestia. Hestia is the goddess of stove, kitchen, and house, and she was loved by Poseidon and Apollo. But for the peace between the gods, she refused them and swore that she will never get married. And she is a virgin goddess who is respected by people of her innocence.
Hi, I'm Carmen. Now I want to introduce you 3 characters. The first one is Prometheus. Prometheus is the Titan in Greek mathematics, and he's best very long that he stole the fire from Mount Olympus and gave to the human, and he was the creation for human. And he wanted to protect the humans, so he checked for the ghosts, and so Zeus is very angry for him, and he decided to take out the fire that he didn't want to give human fire. But fire is very important for human, so Prometheus decided to steal the fire from the Mount Olympus, and after that, Zeus know that, and he wanted to punish Prometheus, so he asked an other ghost to lock him to the cliff of the Caucasus and make him to get punished. And the second is Hephaestus, and he is well known that he was so ugly, but he was so great to make something to all the ghosts. And he helps Zeus to catch Prometheus to the cave of the Caucasus, and he also creates the first woman human in the world, and that woman is very important because her name called Pandora. And the final character is called Pandora. She was the first woman human in the world, and she creates because it is a punishment for Prometheus, and she means that why there is so many evil in the world. And she made by Hephaestus, and she was a punishment for Prometheus, who stole the fire from the mountain. And each god gave her a lot of things like beauty, clothes, and money. But one god didn't want to give her the wisdom, so Pandora can't think anything, and what she do is without thinking. So that's why she will open the Pandora box and make all the evil get out, but she closed the hole in the box, and this is why in the world it is so many evil things.
This is Carmen.
Me again. So
Winnie,
yeah.
again.
I'm Winnie, and I'm going to briefly tell about the story about Prometheus and Pandora. Since the gods think it's funny to create something like that, but mortal, so they create human and other beings. When they just ask Prometheus and Epimetheus and tell them to give various gifts to amuse them, and the brothers say yes, because Prometheus likes human very much, so he decided to give fire. But at that time, fire was just for God. So Prometheus stole fire from Hephaestus and gave it to human. Zeus was angry about it, so as a punishment, he chained Prometheus on Mount Caucasus and made an eagle to eat his liver But since Prometheus is a god, so his liver will grow back. So he needs to suffer this pain about 30 years until someone saves him. And another punishment, because Zeus decided to punish both of the brothers, for another punishment to Prometheus is to giving him Pandora. And as we all know the story of the Pandora and the box. When they and we can see the video.
Hello, me again. Because of time, I will make it very, very quickly. Me is snack time, question time. Okay, one question, question one. What is the punishment that Zeus gave to Prometheus? I count to you. 1, 2, 3. Nobody. I think this is very easy. What? He was attacked by some kind of animal, fly, and okay. I think you don't understand the question, so I explain again. Because of Prometheus, that he stole fire and then he gave it to human. However, Zeus was very, very angry about it, so he gave him a punishment. And the question is, what is the punishment? Okay, I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I think this. You again. Okay, that's okay. Very good.
He was frozen on the stone, and his organ was eaten by the eagle.
Yes, and the organ is liver. The Prometheus have to suffer by this punishment again and again for long of times. Okay, and here's thank you, Marvin, for answering the question. And question number 2. What is left in the box after Pandora closed the box? 4 letters and begin from H. Very easy. I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. Oh, very good. Thank you. Now, here is a present. You again. And thank you for the Q&A time. And now we will have a little drama present. Thank you very much.
And now we start.
That is Jackie, and that is Amy.
After Kronos becomes the next ruler, he decides to imprison the Cyclops and the Hecatombyrus in Tartarus.
Get in there, useless giant.
Fine, you're the rule. The biggest, you win.
Because I defeat Venus. Yeah, and get the power. You can do that. You can do the same thing as me if you have this guess.
And Kronos married his sister Rhea and has many children. However, Gaia and Uranus both have profits that Cronus would be eventually overthrown by his son. So he decided.
Well, I heard my one of son will overrule me. So, hey, Rhea, I just swallowed all of our children yesterday.
No, how can...
No, how can you do that? They are your son, and how can you trust this stupid punishment, this stupid things? You can teach them and let them help you.
It's too late. It is hard to spit out our 6 children.
In fact, when it was the time to give birth of her 6th child, Rhea hid herself. Then she left a fake stone to let Cronus swallow it. That child named Zeus.
This is the alpha.
Zeus.
Yes.
I'm the lucky one, and I will save my brothers and sisters. But I will need some more power.
So Zeus grew into a handsome young at the island of Crete. He consulted Metis on how to defeat Cronus. Metis prepared a drink for Cronus' desire to make him spit out other children.
Whoa, thank you. This is a drink that can make Cronus spit out my brothers and sisters. Yummy.
Rhea convinced Cronus to accept his sons, and Zeus was allowed to return to Mount Olympus as Cronus' cupbearer, giving him the chance.
Oh, my son, this is your chance. You should know what to do.
Yeah, I know, mother. I will do that. Hey, father, where? Oh, father. Hello. This is a drink. Very tasty. It's for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
No. I think you should drink that literally.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that good?
It's good. Oh, it's kind of strange.
So Zeus imaged out other 5 children from Cronus. They were thankful to their youngest brother. They decided to make him their leader because Cronus was yet to be defeated.
That is true. My son stepped up me to spit out my children. And now he wants to defeat me. I need some help.
Cronus finds Titans to help him except Prometheus, Mephis, and Oceanus. Athena becomes the leader in this war, and they think they can easily defeat the young gods.
Listen, Zeus is the betrayer, and we put him down. But he may have some help, so be careful.
Zeus freed the Cyclops and the Hercules, and one of Titan joined Zeus as well. He returned to the battle with his new allies. The Cyclops provides Zeus with lightning bolts and weapons.
Thank you, my friend. This is a nice weapon. Wow. The ball is a weird shape. Oh. Good. Thank you, my friend.
The Hercules were armed with boulders, waiting in an ambush.
Hey, I heard stones let us waiting here. We have got a lot of stone.
Yeah, we'll just wait here till Cronus come here and we'll fighting with these stones.
Okay.
No. What? Can you go and retreat? Come on.
No.
Sorry.
The Titans thought the mountains were falling on them. They ran away, leaving Zeus victorious. In the end, Zeus exiled the Titans who had fought against him into Tartarus and started ruling Turkey. It's the end of our drama. Thank you.
Now get together, bow. Yeah. Yeah, get together, bow. Okay, take a look again. Who is the best presenter? Thank you.